الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي زدني علما أجمعين inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase in all of us knowledge. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to this new session, dear brothers and sisters. Very important session. Why do I say important? Every lesson, every session is important. But this session, which deals with weak verbs, are so crucial to understand. Otherwise, we will not get total hang on our knowledge of Arabic and verbs, Arabic grammar and verbs. So this is extremely important. We did last two lessons. First one was Misal, where the Fa Kalima was weak, Waw and Ya. And then we did Ajwaf, where the Ain Kalima is weak, with either Waw or Ya. And we will continue. And the next one will be a longer lesson when the Lam Kalima will become weak with Waw or Ya. Now, I cannot emphasize how important it is to master the weak verbs. I tell students in a very humorous way. I said, I've been always saying this, and I may continue to say it here also, that these weak verbs, especially the Naqis, which will come later on, if we don't master it, have a total control of it, then brothers and sisters, we will remain Naqis all our life. So that is why it is very important to understand. We don't want to become Naqis all our life when it comes to verbs in Arabic language. No, we want to master it. And they are beautiful, but they are different. They are a little complicated. But I always feel it in my heart. The more complicated the verb is, by mastering it, you feel more happy. And there's a special feeling of happiness in our hearts. Alhamdulillah. So now I'm here, Ajwaf. We did it, but I want to point it out to you that this chart prepared by Brother Yusuf Jamal is excellent, excellent. I would like you to keep this page number 23 handy when you are doing conjugation, because we have to conjugate as many verbs as possible. Conjugation will make you very strong. So it is of utmost importance that we do conjugation of weak verbs. So here, this is a nice reference, page number 23. And here we have, brothers and sisters, Madi, Mudariya, Madi, Mudariya, Amar, Lam, Lan, and Ismul Fa'il. That, don't worry about that. But these are the most crucial. So you have a quick reference. So in Ajwaf, we have three groups. Yeah? Bab Nasara, Bab Daraba, and Bab Samia. Now, all of these we have to understand. Yes, I know my Babs. I know Bab Nasara Yansuru, Daraba Yadribu, Samia Yasmau. These are the only three verbs, three groups, they come in Ajwaf, you know. And we had a Misal. In Misal, we had only two groups, Daraba and Fatah. And in Naqis, we will have four groups, and the list is long. So we will do it hopefully next week. I will try to complete it as much as possible. So as I said, you have a ready reference, Kala, Yakulu, Mudaria, Amar, Kul, Yakul is with Lam Yakul, and then Lan Yaku, Lan Yakula. This is, we have to keep it in mind, inshallah. Now, I come here. Little bit of revision. This is the grammatical name. Al-fi'lu al-mu'tallun, mu'tallun. Maybe you should say every day 3-4 times. Mu'tallun, mu'tallun. Mean it is deficient, it is weak. Al-fi'lu mu'tallu. A weak verb. A verb with a weak letter, waw, ya, and alif as one of the radicals. Weak verb is the verb with a weak letter, waw, ya, and alif as one of the radicals. Fa kalima, ain kalima, lam kalima. You won't see alif because actually only waw and ya are the weak letters. Alif is used, but behind alif, there is a waw or ya. We will learn more, inshallah. Now here, brothers and sisters, right there in the key, you must read the key. I have made groups. Shikala yakulu, zara yazuru. This is Bab Nasara. Then I have Ba'a yabi'u, Sara yasiru. This is Bab Daraba. Then we have Nama yanamu, Khafa yakhafu. This is Bab Samia. Keep that in mind, inshallah. Now, Mahdi, we have done it. We will do it again. Inshallah, we'll do it. So, because we did so much of it last time, so I'm not going to dwell on this unless I want to come back here. Yeah, I will come back, my brother. So now we go to main lesson. Yeah. Lesson 27. Introduction of Ajwaf. Ain Kalima is weak. Second radical. You should be fluent. First radical, second radical, third radical, or Fa Kalima, Ain Kalima, Lam Kalima. You should be fluent. You should not have any problem in understanding that. So what is Ajwaf? Second radical has a weak letter. Second radical. Fa'ala, so Ain Kalima has a weak letter. Waw or ya. So I will read the lesson or maybe I should give you a little more revision, inshallah. Now I'm coming here also. We have in the exercises, number 2, it is mentioned. Number 1, Alif. All of them are, how many are there? There are 10. 10 of them, they are all Bab Nasara. Kala Yakulu, Kana Yakunu, Zara Yazuru, Kama Yakumu, Zaka Yazuku. Now, I don't want to go in detail because it will not be meaningful to go, because we will forget. So all I urge you to remember is Kala Yakulu, Kana Yakunu, Zara Yazuru, Kama Yakumu, Zaka Yazuku, Tafa Yatufu, Sama Yasumu, Dara Yaduru, Taba Yatubu, Bala Yaburu. They are very good verbs, very good words. All you have to see that this is Bab Nasara. When you look at Madi, you see Alif in the middle. But when you come to Mudariya, you see the Waw. You see the Waw. Did you get the idea? So all of them have Waw. It means the Madi is Kavala. Kavala, Kavana, Kavala, Kavana, Zavara, Kavama, Zavaka, Tawafa, Savama, like that, right? Inshallah. Now the second Bab is Bab Daraba, Ja'a Yaji'u, Ba'a Yabi'u, Sara Yasiru, Asha Yaishu, Kala Yakilu. Now here, as you can see, brothers and sisters, the Alif, which is in the middle, it is Ya. We don't see that. Here, Alif is Waw. We don't see it till we come to the Mudariya. The same is here. Ja'a, what is in Alif? You go to Mudariya, you see Yaji'u. So there's a Ya there. Yabi'u, Yasiru, Yaishu, Yakilu. Did you get the idea? Then Nama Yanamu. This is Bab Samia. Nama Yanamu. Khafa Yakhafu. Kada Yakadu. Zala Yazadu. And in the list, in the handout of book 2 and 3, there are more verbs, lots of verbs. Brother Yusuf Jamal has produced that, a beautiful thing for us to practice. And it's been very useful, very useful. Now, one more thing. See, this is the method of Dr. Abdul Rahim. I don't like it because when I was studying in Jordan, I studied 2 years. In there, they used to have a proper sequence. What was the proper sequence? Huwa huma hum, hiya huma hunna, anta antuma antum, anti antuma antunna, ana nahnu. This makes life easy because this can be very confusing sometimes because you are jumping, you know. So it's not in proper sequence. So I would recommend you to conjugate in sequence, and I have sent you, but I will send you one more time. Brother Yusuf Jamal, send me the PDF, that one sheet I will send you, and you can then print it at home. That will be easier for you once you have a printed sheet, or you can take a plain sheet of paper like this and you can do it. I want you to become master. That is my hope and prayer. So now when you do in proper conjugation, then I have a song for it. Huwa kala, huma kala, kalu, kalu. Hiya qalat, huma qalata, hiya qalat, huma qalata, hunna, kulna, kulna. And after that, I want you to memorize this. These are the files, these are the pronouns that are attached to the verb. What are they? Say with me. Ta tumatum, ti tumatunna, tuna. Did you get the idea? See, this is, I want you to memorize it. Ta tumatum, ti tumatunna, tuna. See, and then once you come to kulna, then kulta, kultuma, kultum, kulti, kultuma, kultunna, kultu, kulna. Very easy, very easy. Kulna then becomes kulta, kultuma, same kul continues. Kultum, kulti, kultuma, kultunna, kultu, kulna. This is mudariya. No, this is madi. This is madi, you know. Huwa kala, huma kala, kalu, kalu. Hiya qalat. When you stop, it sounds so good. Hiya qalat, huma qalata, hiya qalat. There's a sukun there. Huma qalata, hunna, kulna, anta kulta, antuma kultuma, antum kultum, anti kulti, antuma kultuma, anti kulti, antuma kultuma, antunna kultunna, antunna kultunna, ana kultu, nahnu kulna, ana kultu, nahnu kulna. Practice with me. It will be better for you, inshallah. Now we come here. No, these are the exercise. Now we come here. We come to Mudariya. I'm going in sequence, so I will do the Mudariya also. Same, my brother, but little different. Madi is totally different. Mudariya is totally different. I have a song for that also. Please try to memorize it. I will often sing the verbs in song. Now, as you see, I have here 5 highlighted. What are they? Huwa, hiya, anta, ana, nahnu. Can you figure out why they are highlighted, brothers and sisters? Because there are 5 in your pocket. Remember? 5 in your pocket. So if you have a yakulu, then that's all. Then you can say yakulu, takulu, akulu, nakulu. Right away. No matter what kind of a verb is that. But if you know the huwa yakulu, then you can say takulu, akulu, nakulu. Makes life easier. Okay. So now we go here. Huwa yakulu, huma yakulani, hum yakuluna. Hiya takulu, huma takulani, hunna yakulna. Anta takulu, antuma takulani, antum takuluna, anti takulina, antuma takulani, antunna takulna, hunna yakulna, antunna takulna. You got to remember that. Huh? Hunna yakulna, antunna takulna, ana akulu, nahnu nakulu. Now, something has to be memorized, which is this 5 in your pocket, and hunna and antunna, because they are mabni. Huh? And I will explain you the analysis when it comes, inshallah. Now, where are we now? We are now here. I'm following the Babs, you know. Yes. Now we come to Bab Daraba. This is Bab Daraba. Ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a yabi'u. Ba'a yabi'u. So this is all Mahdi. Here will come Ba'a yabi'u. See, 5 in your pocket. Again, I have highlighted. Okay, let's do the Mahdi. So again, the song should help and memorize it. There's something that should memorize it that will be your asset. Always, always you will be able to figure out. And if you cannot understand in detail, don't worry, just memorize it, the conjugation. And then, inshallah, you should be all right, you know. See, when the child goes to the madrasa, they are forced to memorize the conjugation without explanation. But we memorize it with explanation, that verb, every time the verb comes, the file has to be there. So we have to ask the question, where is the file? Fi'al ke saath saath file chalta hai. What did I say? Fi'al ke saath saath file chalta hai. और उसके साथ कभी मफूल भी आता है. ये बात हमें खूब याद रखनी है. फियल के साथ साथ फाइल चलता है. You should sing with your children, or maybe when you are cooking and you are mixing in a pot with a big spoon, you can sing these songs, you know. It's a fun to sing. Yeah. So now we come to Mahdi. Let me make it bigger. Huwa ba, huma ba, hum ba'u, hum ba'u. Ba means to sell. When you say huwa ba'a, he sold. Hum ba'u, they sold. Hiya ba'at, she sold. Like that. Anta biata, you sold. Anti biati, you, feminine, sold. Like that. Ana biatu, I sold. Nahnu biana, we sold. So we have fail and file together here. Huwa ba, huma ba, ba. He about. I always used to say when there was a pin drop in the class, I would say, he about. And even the students would sometimes join me saying, It was a fun time. Huma bata hunna biena hunna biena. See, at hunna, the sign changed. Kulna, there was a dhamma. Bab nasara. This is Bab daraba biena. Biena. Only when the verb is in Bab nasara, at hunna, the fa kalima change and gets a dhamma. But otherwise, just don't worry, it will always be kasra. So you don't have to worry. If it's not Bab Nasara, give it a kasra. Hunna biyana anta biyata antuma biyatuma antum biyatum antum biyatum anti biyati. See, I'm not stopping now. There is no sukun here. Anti biyati antuma biyatuma anti biyati antuma biyatuma antunna antunna biyatunna ana biyatu nahnu biyana ana biyatu nahnu biyana. So whatever happened here at hunna biyana, all you have to do is tatumatum ti tumatunna tuna. That's all. All you added was bi, and then tatumatum ti tumatunna tuna. If you can memorize this, sequence. Tatumatum ti tumatunna tuna. Tatumatum ti tumatunna tuna. Now we come to Mudariya, inshallah. Yes, here. Ba'a yabi'u. Huwa yabi'u. Huma yabi'ani. Yabi'una. And see, I have put here highlights. Why? This is to tell you that these are 5 in your pocket. If you know yabi'u, then yabi'u, tabi'u, abi'u, nabi'u. Very easy again also. Always remember, when you have a huwa plus mudariya, then 5 in your pocket becomes very easy. Huwa yabi'u, tabi'u, abi'u, nabi'u. 5 in your pocket. Huwa yabi'u, huma yabi'ani, yabi'una. Hiya tabi'u, huma tabi'ani, hunna yabi'ana, hunna yabi'ana. Anta tabi'u, antuma tabi'ani, antum tabi'una, anti tabi'ina, antuma tabi'ani, antunna tabi'ana, hunna yabi'ana, antunna tabi'ana, ana abiyu, nahnu nabiyu. Now let us see what else is for us to practice. Yes. Now we come to the Bab Samia. Now, someday I will tell you, not today. For me now, the only thing is to conjugate. So, Nama is actually Navima. Navima. Nama is Navima. Huh? So there is a kasra. And then it changes into Yanamu. Don't worry. Just remember Huwa Yanamu. That's all. It comes from Namima. Kala is Kavala. Ba'a is Baji'a. And this is Ba'a Baya'a. Ba'a is Baya'a, but Nama is Navima. Kala Kavala. Ba'a Baya'a. Baya'a. And then it is Nama, it is in the Madi, it is Navima. Now, there's a strange feature of this thing. Bab Samia in Ajwaf. Bab Samia in Ajwaf. Huh? Remember Ajwaf we are talking about? That you never see the waw here. You never see waw here, not even in Madi or in Mudariya. You don't see it. Huh? We have to remember. And that is something you have to keep it in mind. And when I was learning, I kept that in my mind, that Nama is Navima. I had kept in my mind. And then there's a little story I want to tell you, I want to share with you, whether I'm not trying to brag about myself. I'm a very small person. May Allah keep me small, humble all the time. That is what I want to be, a humble person. But sometimes when I share some incidents from my life to make you little bit of a laugh and also to teach you something. Huh? So all my life I was in dunya, but when I retired, I took 180 degrees and came only for deen. And the first thing that struck me, why I should memorize something that I don't understand. That thing bugged me a lot. How can I memorize Quran and I don't understand? I want to understand, because when you read English poetry, you understand. When you read Urdu poetry, you understand. And Alhamdulillah, I have a working knowledge of Urdu, Sindhi, Gujarati, Kutchi, and all these things I have working knowledge. So if there is a poetry, I love it and I memorize it because I understand what I'm memorizing. So, but with the Quran, I was very upset with myself. How come I don't know Arabic? So I started learning. And that my journey took me to Jordan. And at the age of 60, my brothers and sisters, those were one of my most beautiful days. Allah was most kind to me. So I am sitting for my exam. Every 3 months, 6 months, we had exams. So I am sitting in one of my exam, and you also, you can recollect your childhood or your young days when you sat in the exam. So when the paper comes, you want to solve the problems or answer the questions which are easy to answer first. You don't start with a difficult question because you can be bogged down. So this is but natural. You solve the question which is easy for us to solve, and then we leave the difficult part and at the end. And now, my brothers and sisters, I had a question where I had to give masters of the verb. Masters of the verb. there was a question. I think I had about 10 verbs in which I have to find the masdar. Easy, easy. But I could only do for 9. I couldn't do 1. What was that 1? That is my main story. It was a verb, nama. Give the masdar of nama. Give the masdar of nama. I couldn't do it. I couldn't think of it. So what happened? I finished my paper. There was still about 20 minutes left. So I said, I don't want to go out. I want to sit and think. Now, I have also got into a habit of something. It's a good thing that I'm doing for myself. Maybe you can do it also for yourself. Whenever I am free and not doing anything, I recite the Quran. I recite the Quran. It's become my habit. Even now, wherever I go, if I'm free, I recite Quran. Whatever I have memorized, I recite Quran. So even at that time, I started reciting Quran, verses from the Quran. So then one of my favorite is Ayatul Kursi. So I started reciting Ayatul Kursi. Allahu La ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. You all know it. You are master. La ta'khuzahu sinatun wala nawmu. Oh, I literally jumped out of my seat. Naumun. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Nama yanamu. The master is Naumun. I wrote it down and I was just smiling all the time. Naumun. I never forgot that incident. So now you see here that in Bab Samia in Ajwaf, which is Nama Yanamu Khafa Yakhafu, there is no indication of waw in the Madi Mudariya, no indication. But when you come to Mastar, then the waw will appear. The waw which is there as a Ain Kalima will appear. So Nama, Naumun, Khafa, Khawfun. That makes sense, you know. So here only in the Mastar of the Ajwaf verb. And if it is Bab Samia, the master will have the wow. I think this is very unique and incredible. So I thought I share it with you, my brothers and sisters. So here we got it all done. Inshallah. I think we have done it. Maybe I'll do one more time. Huwanama, humanama. Namu, namu. Hiya namat, huma namata. Hiya namat, huma namata. Hunna nimna, hunna nimna. And then tatumatum, titumatunna, tuna. Anta nimta, antuma nimtuma. See, nim is there. Nim is there. All you did that was join the file. Tatumatum, titumatunna. Tuna. Anta nimta, antuma nimtuma. Antum nimtum, anti nimti, antuma nimtuma, anti nimti, antuma nimtuma, antunna nimtunna, antunna nimtunna, أنا نمت نحن نمنا أنا نمت نحن نمنا. No wow, sign of wow. Huh? It's all alif there. Huh? No sign of wow. Now we come to here, Mudari. Huh? هو ينام no هو ينام هنا ينامان هم ينامون هي تنام هما تنامان هن ينمنا هن ينمنا هو ينام هما ينامان. Please sing with me. It is your practice here. Huh? Please sing with me. You can see my screen. See it, brother. هو ينام. 5 in your pocket. ينام تنام تنام أنام نمان نمان ننام أنام ننام هو ينام هما ينامان هم ينامون هي تنام هما تنامان هن ينمنا هن ينمنا أنت تنام أنتما تنامان أنتم تنامون أنت تنامين أنتما تنامان أنتن تنامنا هن ينمنا. I'm repeating it deliberately. You should not never get confused. Huh? أنتن تنمنا هن ينمنا أنا أنام نحن ننام. Alhamdulillah, my brother. Okay, this is good enough. Now we go to the main lesson, and I would like to break it down. Huh? Inshallah. I would like to break it down. Yes. We read the main lesson and pay attention, my brothers and sisters. We will analyze it. At home, brothers and sisters, you will stop and ask yourself questions. Huh? You will ask yourself a question. Al-Mudarrisu. Mata jiyata min jaddata ya Khalid. Mata jiyata min juddata min judda. Jidda is called juddata in Arabic. Ya Khalid. Okay. So, jiyata. So what is jiyata? It's Madi. Madi, jiyata. Huh? Okay. So, this is your fi'al, Madi, jia. Jia. Okay. The ya was dropped. And this is your file. That is your file. Mata jiyata, when did you come back? Min juddata ya Khalid. What is your answer? Jiyata, jiyatu. I arrived. I came back. Amsi, yesterday. Aja'a Ibrahimu ma'aka. See, is for asking question. Ja is Madi. Fi'lu Madin, Mabniun Allah. Fatah. Now we need a file. Here the tu was the file, ti was the ta was the file. Here the file is outside. In huwa and here the file will be outside or mustatir. Mustatir. So Aja'a Ibrahimu, did the Ibrahim? This is your file. Maka, he came with you. La. Lam yaji. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ba'd. Lam yaji. بعد, not yet. Lam, so what happened? Here I've written here for your information. Ja'a, brothers and sisters, Ja'a yaji'u. Yaji'u. Ja'a yaji'u. Now here, look at it. Madi. Madi Mudariya. Look at the spelling. This is important also. Yaji'u. Now, see, this ya is a part of the verb. Yaji'u. Ja'a yaji'u. And then Hamza is outside the ya. Outside the ya. Now, when you use lam and the ya is dropped, see this ya is dropped because we have to give sukun here and sukun here. There are two sukuns. There's a sukun on ya, there's a sukun on Hamza because we want to make it majzoom. So it became yaji. We did not pronounce ya. Here we pronounce properly. Yaji'u, yaji'u. Here you said yaji, yaji. So you did not pronounce. So that is why now the Hamza gets a kursi. This is not pronounced, but it is coming here as a kursi. You can put it at the end or you can even put in the middle. It won't matter. Did you get the idea? Inshallah. So, lam yaji. Now here it is right in the middle of the sentence. Yaji. The ya is not pronounced. Now here it is pronounced. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this and this. Look at it properly. Lam yaji. How the Hamza is written as a kursi, on the kursi of ya. But here, sayaji'u. Sayaji'u. He will return. See now, you have to remember, with the Hamza, there will be a problem of spelling. So here, yaji'u, u is separate. Otherwise, you will, this habit will then bother you a lot. If you perfect it now, it will be your asset, inshallah. Lam yaji ba'du means not yet. Sayaji'u, seen for future. He will return today or gadan, inshallah. Now the Mudarris is saying, Azurta Safira. Safir is the ambassador. This is Hamzatul for asking question. The verb is Zurta. Zurta. Zurta is the verb. So where is the verb? Zur. Fi'lu madin mabnin ala sukun. Ta is the file. Safira is mafulun bihi. Okay. Zahabtu ila maktabihi. I went to his office. Walam ajid. This is mithal. Ajid. Wajada yajidu. Lam ajid. Who? I did not find him. Samiyatu annahum lam yakun fil juddata zaka yawmin. I heard that he was not, lam yakun means not there, not there, fi judda zaka yawmin, that day. Fine. Al-Mudarris, ya Adnan, innaka gibta isbu'aini fa'aina kunta. Innaka gibta, you know, gaba yagibu. Gaba yagibu. Gaba yagibu. Gibta. Gib is the verb, ta is the file. Fi'lu madin, mabnin ala sukun. Ta is the file. Aina kunta, again, kana yakunu. Kunta, where were you? Kun, okay, verb, Fi'lu madin, mabniun ala sukun. Ta is the ismu kun, not fa'il. Kana is a different kind of a verb. It will not have fa'il. It will have a ism. So ta is the ism. So what is the answer? Kuntu, I was. Where were you? Kuntu, I was. See, kun and then tu. Kun, tu. Fil mustashfa. Kuntu maridan jiddan. See, kun is a deficient word. So kun is the fi'al. Fi'lu madin mabniun ala sukun. Ismu kun is tu. And khabar is maridan. Khabar is maridan. Ismu kun is marfu. Khabar is mansub, maridan. I was sick, very sick, jiddan, jiddan. Wallahi laqad kittu amuta. Wallahi, I swear, I almost died. See, kittu amuta means I almost died. I almost died. He was so sick. I almost died. Now, I am not explaining you anything about wallahi now, no. It's a qasam, but I don't want to touch that thing. When the time comes, I'll explain you everything about qasam. I don't want to take one and then you will forget. These are both related to qasam. But we will do qasam when we go in book 3. And I will explain you in so much detail, you will be surprised that Arabic has such a beautiful things and nobody explains, no one, especially about qasam. Nobody explains properly in detail. We'll do it in detail, inshallah. Fine. So, wallahi laqad kittu amuta, almost died. These are both ajwaf. Mata yamutu, ajwaf. Mata yamutu. Kala yakulu, mata yamutu. Wallahi, the teacher says, ma araftu zalika. I did not know. Lam yakul, lam lakul li ahadun innaka maridun. No one told me that you are sick. Now, please remember, now whenever, from now onwards, whenever the verb comes, you should ask, where is the file? So, yakul, where is the file of yakul? Lam yakul. So it is yakulu. And when you say lam, there is a sukun on waw, sukun on lam. This sukun here came because of lam. So waw has to go to sukuns. They cannot be together in Arabic language. So it became lam yakul. All this is in the sheet, beautifully placed in the columns. Handout of book 3, page number 22 to 33. Keep that, refer it, read it, try to understand it. This is your file. What is it? Lam yakul li ahdun, dun, dun, dun. File is marfu. So no one told me that you are sick, وَإِنَّكَ فِي الْمُسْتَشْفَى, and that you are in the hospital. كَيْفَ حَالُكَ الْآنَ? How are you today? لَعَلَّكَ الْآنَ أَحْسَنُ. Hopefully, لَعَلَّ is for hope. This is your min akhwatu inna. And ka is a ismu la'alla. And ahsanu is your khabar la'alla. Okay. I'm not going more in detail, but you will, inshallah, remember it. Or on your own, you can revise it if you get time sometimes, you know. We should get a lot of time because of the situation around us. My only request to you is, if you avoid television, then you will have a lot of time. Otherwise, the television will steal your time. The television will steal your time. Here I used to sing a song in the class all the time about television. I will sing it. इस दुनिया में सब चोर चोर, इस दुनिया में सब चोर चोर. Did you get the idea? Everybody is thief in this world. कोई पैसा चोर, कोई मुर्गी चोर, और कोई लाड साहब का चोर. No. Oh, no, no, no. कोई पैसा चोर, कोई मुर्गी चोर, और कोई दिल का चोर. Somebody steals somebody's heart. Huh? कोई पैसा चोर, कोई मुर्गी चोर, और कोई दिल का चोर. इस दुनिया में सब चोर चोर, इस दुनिया में सब चोर चोर. कोई चोरी करे खजाने की, somebody will steal a treasure. कोई लूनी की या टूनी की, somebody will steal लूनी या टूनी. कोई चोरी करे खजाने की, कोई लूनी की या टूनी की. कोई छोटा चोर, कोई मोटा चोर, और सबसे बड़ा टेलीविजन चोर. The greatest thief is the television. Television. And we sit in front of television and we tell the television, I'm a stupid person. I have no value for my time. You can steal my time. And so the television is there to steal our time. And we cannot achieve anything. So in these days, if you are home, most of us are home, if we avoid television, you will have a lot of time to do many things. And the most beautiful thing will be to learn the language and the Quran, inshallah. Okay, I hope you like this, the little song. So Lala is min akhwatu inna. It will have a ism, which is ka. Okay, it is mansub. You can also say, instead of la'allaka, innaka. You can say innaka al-ana ahsanu. You are better today. Alhamdulillah. Ana al-ana ahsanu. I am better today. Walakinnani. But la azalu daifan. Now this again is zala yazalu. Zala yazalu. La azalu. La azal. Zala azalu. Like nama yanam. La azalu daifan. What is the meaning of zala? What is the meaning of zala? But azalu you will only use with la. So with the la, the meaning is I am still weak. I am still weak. La azalu daifan. Daifan is the khabar of azalu. La azalu daifan. I am still weak. I continue to feel weak. So you have to remember that. Now, Shafakallahu shifa'an kamilan. This is a beautiful dua. And I want you to understand it. It will be worthwhile for us to understand it and remember it all the time. Shafakallahu shifa'an kamilan. Ya Usman. No, but that is the dua for Adnan. This is a different sentence. Now, what is shafa? Now, the shafa is a verb, my brother and sister. Let me enlarge it. Yes, that's better. Originally, shafa is written like this. Shafa yashfi, to cure. And this is a dua. And remember, when you make a dua, It is Madi. The meaning is now and future. Now and future, you know. So here we come, brothers and sisters. Shafa, you see how it is written? Shafa Yashfi. There's a Ya there. Shafa Yashfi. But when you bring Mafulun Bihi, then this thing change into Alif. So Shafaqallahu. This should not confuse you. Shafaqa, how it is written? Remember, because you cannot put ka here. No, this thing has to change. This thing has to change into Alif. Shafaqallahu. So Shafa is the Madi. The meaning is in future. And Ka is Mafulun Bihi. Allahu is the Fa'il. And this is very beautiful. Shifa'an, this is Mafulun Mutlaq. Kamilan is the Naat. May Allah grant you complete Shifa. Shifa'an, Kamilan, you cannot translate, you know. Arabic has to be understood, Shifa'an. This we learn in book 3, inshallah. What is Mafulun Mutlaq? Fine. Now, the teacher is addressing Ya Uthmanu innaka taghibu kasiran. You are remaining absent a long time. Gaba yagibu kasiran. Gipta, you remain absent. Yawmaini fi hadha al-usbu'i wa salasata ayyamin fi usbu' al-madi. This week you remain absent for 2 days, and last week you remain absent for 3 days. Salasata ayyamin, yawmaini, usbu' al-madi, usbu' al-madi. La yanbaghi li talibin an yagiba kasiran. This is a very nice sentence. Let me explain you, and if you can remember, see, we have done an, remember an Mastariya and Nasbin, Darfu Nasbin, okay, and with comes the Mudariya. What do you get? You get MM. Do you remember MM? Do you remember? Mastar al-Muawwal. I wrote in short MM, Mastar al-Muawwal an yagibu. This is Mastar al-Muawwal. La yanbagi. It is not appropriate to be proper. Now this is the verb. We will do it later on. We cannot go into detail of this. In baga yanbagi, to be proper. To be proper. La yanbagi, mudariya, yanbagi, lit talibi, and yagiba kasiran. Now I have a question. In our class, there are a lot of students who have done book 3, but they are coming to revise everything. And I welcome them and I admire them, because this course that we are doing here, it will polish your knowledge, it will refine you, and those who are learning for the first time, you will learn a lot, and you will inshallah become fluent in understanding Quran. So now Yanbaghi has come. Where is the file? Where is the file? Where is the file? See? So now this is Mastar Muawwal. This can change into Mastar Muawwal. So I think I wrote it down somewhere, but maybe I did not. But I will do it now. This an yagiba can be changed into Mastar, and that Mastar is Giyabun. What is the Mastar? No, you don't worry about this. I did not learn right away. It took me a long time by teaching and teaching more and more and understanding more and more, I can figure out something. This is Giyabun, means absence. La yanbaghi li talibi an yagiba kathiran. It is not appropriate for the students to remain absent. It is not appropriate to remain absent for the students. Maybe I should write down here. I will write down, you will understand more. I have written it somewhere, it will come. To remain absent is not proper or appropriate. Appropriate. When I write fast, I will just write on not proper. That's good enough. See? So to remain absent, now here is not proper. See, then this to remain absent is your subject, mubtada, and not proper is your khabar. This is your subject, and this is your khabar. So here, al-yagiba is the file for verb. File for verb. To remain absent is not proper. Inshallah, you got it. Uthman, lam aghib. Yagiba will become agib. 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 I did not remain absent 3 days. Filispul Mahdi. Kama kulta, as you said. Kulta, as you said. Inama gibtu, I only remain absent. Gibtu yawman wahidan fakat. He's arguing with the Mudaris. Mudaris gets upset. He said, La takzib. And this is La nahiya. Kadhaba yakzibu. To tell a lie. La nahiya, la takzib. File is Anta, that is Uthman, Ya akhi, innaka ghibta, you remain absent, Yoma Sabti, Saturday, wa Yoma Sulasai, Tuesday, wa Yoma Arba'ai, Thursday. Ana asifun, I'm sorry, Ya Ustad, I'm very sorry. Lan aghiba, see? Aghibu, Ghaba yagibu, agibu, and you put lam, the dhamma will change into fatah. Lan agiba fil mustaqbil. I won't remain absent in future, inshallah. Kum, ya Adam. Get up, ya Adam. Atanamu fil fasli. Are you sleeping in the classroom? So, brother, is a Hamza for asking question. Is a Hamza for asking question. So, Tanama, Atanamu fil fasli, you are sleeping in the class. Ana asifun ya Ustad, I'm very sorry, my teacher. Ana asifun ya Ustad. Ghalabani naumu. Galaba, this is galaba, to overpower. Galaba, fi'al madi, this is nunu vikaya, nun of protection. And this is ya, is mafulun bihi. Galabani naumu. I say, again jokingly, he's telling the teacher, Ya Ustad, it's not my fault. The sleep overpowered me. It is the sleep's fault. The sleep overpowered me. Now see, naumu. Do you see the spelling? Naumu. Wow came here. Naumu, sleep. The sleep overpowered me, conquered me. It's not my fault. It's the fault of the sleep. Liannani, because I did not sleep last night. Liannani ma nimtu. Nimtu, I slept. Na, I did not sleep. Ma nimtu al-bariyata. The teacher is asking a nice question. See beautiful language. Lima lam tanam. Why did you not sleep? Lam tanam. Lima, why you did not sleep? Tanam, do you see? Tanam. Kana bi sudaun shadidun. Falam anam. See, here tanam, here becomes anam. Bisababihi. Nama yanamu. See, I've written here yanamu. Nama yanamu, then tanamu. And then you put lam here. And then you have to give sukun to mim. So this alif has to go away. So it became lan tanam. Lan tanam. Did you get the idea? So beautiful, brother. You got to master it. Remember, work hard, work hard. Inshallah, Allah will give you success. And every minute of your homework, brothers and sisters, Allah will consider is a pious deed. It's a ibadat. Why I'm saying that? Because we are only learning Arabic to understand Quran. So that is a very beautiful deed that we are doing. That will be considered as a ibadat. Because what will happen to me when I understand Quran thoroughly? It will help me to come closer to Allah, to worship Allah with all my khushu and khuzu. So that is the reason of learning Arabic, Fine. Now we come here. Adam. Yes, he said, Kana bi sudaun. I had a headache. Shadid headache. I had shadid headaches. B is jar majrur. Sudaun is ismu kana, and this is shubu jumla khabar kana. Walam anam. I did not sleep for the reason of it. Bisababi. No, yarinul jarasu. Yarinul jarasu. The bell rings. Fayakumu al-mudarrisu. Kama yakumu, to stand up. The teacher stood up. The teacher stands up. The Saeed says, Ya Ustad, Uridu an azuraka al-yawm ba'da salat al-asr. See, an azura again. Uridu, after uridu will be an azura. What is an azura? MM. What is that MM? What is that MM? Masdar muawwal. This is your masdar muawwal, and this is your maf'ulun bihi for uridu. Uridu, fa'il of uridu is mustatir, ana. I want to visit you. To visit you. Al-yawm ba'da salat al-asri. Al-mudaris. Zurni gadan. Visit me tomorrow. See, what is zur here? This is what we are learning in this lesson. Very beautiful dialogues. Read it over and over again. And you will love it. Inshallah, you will love it. I love Medina book for this reason, that everything is composed such a beautifully dialogues, and every grammar rule is applied in that way which is easy and to comprehend. Okay, Zurni. So here we have, my brothers and sisters, We know it, I'll do it. Zara, Zara, Yazuru, Kala Yakulu, like that. Huh? Kala Yakulu. Now make Amar from it. Think that this is Tazuru. How will you make Amar? This thing has to go away. Alamatu Mudari has to go away. And then at the end, you give a sukun. But then there's already a sukun at wow. So that wow has to go away. So what is left now? Zur. Full. Zur. Zur. Zurni gadan. Visit. You visit me tomorrow. File of zur is anta. And this is your mafulun bi. You visit me tomorrow. فَإِنَّنِي مَشْغُولٌ الْيَوْمِ. I am very busy today. Okay, did you get the idea? Now here, these are the question answer. Kam usbu'an gaba adnanu, gaba isbu'aini. You can read it from the text, or you can even, you can go to the Hello Tamarin and even write down. I give you liberty to copy from Hello Tamarin. But when you copy, you should write it properly and you should ask your question, am I putting proper vowel signs? See, Gaba Usbu'aini. Gaba Isbu'aini. Isbu'aini is 2 weeks. This is Isbu'ani, Isbu'aini. He remained absent 2 weeks. This is Mansub. Kana Adnanu Ghaiban. Adnan was Kana. So Ghaiban is the Khabar Kana. Li'annahu Kana Maridan Jidan, because he was a very sick person. Kam Yawman Gaba Usmanu fil Usbu'aini. Gaba Khamsata Ayamin fil Usbu'aini. Just don't worry about that. Just see, you write down Gaba Khamsata Ayamin fil Usbu'aini. This is Jar Majrur. This is Mafulun Bihi. File of Gaba is Mustatir Huwa. He remained absent 5 days in 2 weeks. Lima lam tanam Adamu. Why Adam did not sleep? Li'annahu bihi sudaun shadid. He had a terrible headache, Now, again, these are the 10 verbs here. We have done it. Look at the spelling of Ja'a, Yaji'u, and Asha, Yaishu, Kala, Yakilu. These are nice verbs. And then we have this group is Bab Samia, Nama Yanamu, Khafa Yakhafu, Kada Yakadu, Zala Yazalu, to continue. To continue to. When you put La here, La Yazalu, it still continues to. It continues to, still continues to. Now here we have done this. We did a lot of conjugation. Now, brothers and sisters, here you have to do on your own. What will you do? On your own, you will do the Madi Mudari. It says only Madi, but I want you to do Madi Mudari. Kana yakunu, Zara yazuru, Kama yakumu. He was to visit, to stand up. So do it gently, nicely, inshallah, and on a piece of paper or the sheet that I was sent, and I will send it again. Whenever I send you email, if there's a duplicate, please delete it, because I cannot have a tracing method to know what I sent, to whom I sent. No. So this is 3 verbs. You do Madi Mudari. Then he read the following. Zurna al-mudarrisa jadida. Zurna Zurna, we visited. So what is zur? Fi'lu madin mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Na. Zurna, we visited the new teacher al-barihata, last night. Al-barihata. This is zarf. Zarfu zaman. Zarfu zaman. So then it has to be mansub. Now we are asking your sister, Azukti hadha tama ya ukhti. Azukti zaka yazuku. So then zukti, did you taste? Haza mafulun bihi tama taam. What is this? Is mafulun bihi? What is taam? Badal. After hadha, if alif lam comes and a noun comes, is badal. Azukti hadha tama ya ukhti. Did you taste this food, oh my sister? Naam. Zuktuhu. See, zukti, zuktuhu. Zuktuhu. I only hope you can follow it. Zuktu, zukti, fi'l file, fi'l file. Wajattu, wajattu, hu. Three things. Wajattu, hu. Three things here. Wajat, and then tu, and then hu. Fi'l file, mafulun bihi. Wajattuhu, I found it lazizan jiddan, very delicious. Zahabtu ila Makkah, I went to Makkah. Wa tuftu bil Kaabati, and I made tawaf. Tuftu, tafa yatufu, tuftu. The verbs are beautiful, very, very beautiful verbs. It will increase your knowledge and you will love it, inshallah. I love this. I loved it. I still love it. Sumna Yawm al-Ithnaini, Monday. Yawm al-Ithnaini is Monday. Sumna. What is the meaning of Sumna? Sama yasumu. Sama yasumu. Sama yasumu. What is the meaning of Sama yasumu? To fast. Sumna, we fasted. Sum, fi'lu madin mabniun ala sukun. Na is your file. Sumna yawm al-Ithnain. We fasted on Monday. Now he asking, Maza kulta li Hamidin ya Ahmad? What did you say to Hamid? Ya Ahmad, kulta. Ta is the file. Kulta. What did you say? You said to Hamid, Ma kultu lahu shayyan. I did not say anything to him. Kultu lahu. Kultu lahu shayyan. I did not say anything. Mata kumtum min naumi. Mata kumtum min naumi. Mata kumtum min naumi. When did you get up from the sleep, oh brothers? Kumna qabla adhanil fajri. We got up before the azan of Fajr. This is very embarrassing situation. You pick up a child out of love and she does pee on your shirt. Bala tiflu fi thawbi. Little fellow urinated on my soul. Bala tiflu fi thawbi. To urinate. Tubtu ilallahi. This is very beautiful. Taba yatubu ilallahi. Remember, two things. We are not going in too detail, but still I want to tell you something. Tubtu ila means you turn to Allah with repentance. And tub and taba Allahu Allah. And if it is Taba Allahu Allah, then it will means that Allah turned to you in forgiveness. You turn to Allah in repentance, which will be Ilah. And when it comes Allah, that will be only used for Allah, that Allah turn to you in forgiveness. We'll have more opportunities to do that, inshallah. Kuntu mutaabban. I was tired, very tired. Kuntu mutaabban al-yawm. I was very tired today. See, this is khabar kun. Tu ismu kun, khabar mansub. Kuntu mutaabban al-yawm. Falam adhab ila madrasati. So I didn't go to the school. Zaharani Sadiki Amsi. Yesterday, my friend visited me. Zarani. This is the file. Zarani Sadiki Amsi. My friend visited me yesterday. And wa zurtuhu al-yawm. I visited him today. Zurtu al-yawm. Inshallah, you got the idea. Now, this is same thing. We have done it. We have done it. This thing again. Okay, you have to do on your own. Madi Mudaria Tafa Kama. This is the homework. I hope you can find time to do it. Ana azuruka wa anta la tazuruni. See, you are saying to your friend, Ana azuruka, I visit you. Azuru, Zara yazuru, 5 in your pocket. Yazuru, tazuru, tazuru, azuru, nazuru, azuru. I visit you, but you don't visit me. Wala tazuruni, but you don't visit me. Yatufu hujjaju bil Kaaba. Yatufu, tafa yatufu, raise the file, al hujjaj. The pilgrims are making tawaf around Kaaba. You are asking your mother, Maza takulina, Maza takulina. Why? What are you saying, oh my mother? I hope you understand this, But let me write it down. I just had a strange feeling I must do it properly. See here, Kala, Kala. I'm trying to explain you this. Kala, Yakulu, and then from Yakulu you make it Takulu. Now you make it Anti. Now Anti, in the Mudaria, the sign of Anti is, we in short say Ina. What we say in short? Ina. Noon is, for telling you the sign of Marfu, Mudaria Marfu. This is your file. What is your file? This is your file. Now you add Yakulu. Yakulu. And now you put Ina. Watch the sign, vowel signs. Ina. So here, the Ja comes with Dhamma is there. That is not permissible. Also, we will learn. Ja and Dhamma are not compatible with each other. They cannot stay together under one roof. They have their own ways. So even in the verbs in Arabic, the Dhamma and Kasra, which is Ja and Waw. Ja and Waw. Waw represents Dhamma, Ya represents Kasra. They are not compatible. So we have here a Dhamma here. We have here Dhamma and Ya here. They are not compatible. So I have to change this Dhamma into Kasra. Because of the Ya. Because of the Ya. I'm telling you because this is very interesting and nice to, remember. So because Dhamma is gone and change into Ya. So what happens now? What is it? That's it. Only the verb is ready now. What is the verb now? Taku lina. Taku lina. Did you see how the Dhamma, where does this is kasra come from? Because of the Ya. Takulu, you cannot even pronounce if you pronounce together. No, you have to change it into Ya. Takulina. Fi'lun, mudariun, marfuun, bi subuti noon. Where is the fa'il? Fa'il is the Ya. Did you get the idea, brothers? Maza takulina, ya ummi. What are you telling me, oh my mother? Uridu an akuna mudarisan. Oh. Wow. What is this now, brother? Tell me in short. MM. What is this? MM. Masdar muawwal. This is harf an harfu nasbin wa masdariyin, and it makes the fi'l mudariya mansub. An akun mudarisan. And this is your mafulun bihi for uridu, and this is akun, and this is the mudarisan is the khabar akun. Khabar akun. Khabar akun. What is the translation? I want to be. What do you want to be? I want to be a teacher. Uridu an akuna mudarisan. Uridu an akuna mudarisan. I want to be a teacher. Fine. Al-banatu, the sisters, hunna, yazurna. They are visiting. See, yazurna. Hunna, yazurna. Hunna, yazurna. Hunna, yazurna. Khalatahunna, their aunts. Their aunt. Khalatahunna. Kulla usbuin, every week. Every week. Qalatulabu li mudarisihim, to their teacher, ya ustad. Nuridu, we want, and nazuraka. Who made it mansub? Is an. Nazuraka gadan. How will you translate? Ya ustad, we want to visit you. To visit is this. We want to visit you. Yeah, this is mafulun bihi of nazuraka. This is mafulun bihi of nazura, gadan. And this is the verb, and nazura. This is masdar muawwal. Mafulun bihi fa nuridu. This is mafulun bihi fa nazura, and this is mafulun bihi fa nuridu. Inshallah. Fine, brother, we come here. Now, here it is learning the formation of mudariya majzum from the ajwa of verb. Yakulu, lam, yakul. What happens here? You see here, as soon as you put lam here, you have to put a sukun here. And there is a sukun on waw also. So that thing has to be dropped. What is left now? Lam yakul. Did you see how we arrived at lam yakul? Because of lam, we have to put sukun here. Then it resulted niltika isakinani. So then it became lam yakul. So remember that. Now we have here a lesson here. Fine, very beautiful. Very easy, my brother. You must do it. And when you do it, you think what you are writing. Yakunu, how will you make majzum? Lam yakun. Yakumu, lam yakum. Yabulu, lam yabul. Yazuru, lam yazur. Lam yazur. Yasumu, lam yasum. Lam yasum. To fast. He did not fast. Yatubu, lam yatub. Alhamdulillah. Now, where are we now? So these are all the exercises. We have to do it, my brother and sisters. We have to do it. You will do it, inshallah. I know it seems, you might say these are long lessons, but let me tell you, man, these are the most crucial lessons. Most crucial lessons to make you strong. And these lessons, if you understand fully in depth, what will happen? You will make the study of book 3 as a halwa puri for yourself. So do it as much as you can do it, my brothers and sisters. I love these lessons because they are the foundation building lessons to give you strong foundation. Strong foundation. Azurta al-Mudira ya Aliyu. Did you visit the headmaster ya Ali? La. Lam azurhu. Lam azurhu. How will you translate? Lam azurhu. I did not visit him. Akama akhuka min naum. Akama, did your brother get up from the sleep? La. Lam yakum. No, he did not get up. Abala tiflu fi kamisika. Did the child urinate on your shirt? La. Lam yabul. No, he did not. Nice boy. He knows not to wet somebody's shirt. Asumti amsi ya Aisha. Asumti amsi ya Aisha. Did you fast yesterday, ya Aisha? La. Lam asum. No, I did not fast. So you can see there are simple sentences, beautiful sentences, and beautiful verbs for us to understand and memorize. Akunta fil fasli fi hissatil ula. Were you in the first period in the class? This is the first period in the class. La. Lam akun. No, I was not there. Lam akun. No, I was not there. Zukti. This is Zukti, Ummi. Did you taste Hazat Tam, ya Ummi? What is the answer? La. Lam azukhu. I did not taste it. Lam azukhu. Lam azukhu. Akulta hakaza ya Umar. Did you say this like that? Akulta hakaza ya Umar. La. Lam akul hakaza. I did not say like that. Lam akul hakaza. Aada akhuka min Riyadh ya Salma. Did your brother return Aada from Riyadh? La lam yaud. Aada yaudu. Yaud. هذا يعود. أتفت بالكعبة يا أخي? Did you do the tawaf of Kaaba يا أخي? لا لم أتف. No, I didn't go around the Kaaba. لم أتف. أكنت مريضا في الأسبوع الماضي؟ لا لم أكن مريضا. I was not sick. أمات الكلب? Did the dog die? لا لم يموت قلبه. It is لم يموت الكلب. You have to connect this with this lam. Lam يموت القلب. Alhamdulillah. Now, whether we have here, what is this? Amar. We should have no problem with Amar. Amar. Yakulu, see how it became kul, how it became kul here. Takulu, Amar is always made from mukhatab. Takulu, then you drop the alamatul mudariya and you give sukun. Now there are two sukuns, so we have to drop the waw, so it became kul. Easy, huh? But you must understand how did it happen, huh? Like mathematics. Okay, so here is sug means form. Sug means form, huh? Form amar min afal al atiyati. Tasumu, you should be able to do it. Tasumu sum. Takumu kum. Takunu kun. Tazuru zur. Tatufu tuf. Ta'udu ud. Ada yaudu, to return ud. Tatubu tub. Tatubu tub. Tazuku zuk. Not difficult. Do it, write it. And think when you're writing. No, these are all, see how far-sighted and clever Dr. Abdur Rahim is, brother. How beautifully makes it. Zurni gadan ya Amar. Zurni gadan ya Mahmud. Oh Mahmud, visit me tomorrow. Zur, brother. This is Fi'al Amar. And where is this ya? Mafulun bihi. Fa'il anta. Zur. Fa'il is anta. That is Mahmud. Nunu vikaya. Noon of protection. Now remember, whenever ya mutakallim will come to join a verb as a mafulun bihi, remember, ya mutakallim will come to join a verb in mafulun bihi as a mafulun bihi, you will need nunu vikaya to protect the verb. Otherwise, the verb will get ruined, you know. Zurni. So this is nunu vikaya. Kadan. Visit me tomorrow. Ud. Ba'da saati. Ud ba'da sa'atin. Return after an hour. Ud, you return after an hour. Kum min huna, get up from here. Kum min huna, get up from here. Stand up from here. Wa ijlis hunaka, and sit there. Thum gadan, fast tomorrow. Dhuk haza tam, ya akhi. Taste this food, ya akhi. This is fi'al. Fa'il is mustatir, anta, which is akhi. Haza mafulun bihi. Ta'ama is badal. Tub ilallahi ayyuhal muslimun. Turn to Allah with repentance, O Muslims. Turn to Allah. Remember, tub ilallahi. Turn to Allah in repentance, you know. Huwa la yafhamu arbiyata. He does not understand Arabic. Kullahu, say this to him. Kullahu hadal kalam. Say this word to him or sentence to him. بِلُغَتِهِ, in his own language. Huwa la yafhamu arbiyata. Kul, say to him this kalam in his language. Tuf bil Kaaba. Tuf bil Kaaba. What is the meaning of tuf? Turn, make tawaf ala Kaaba, around Kaaba. This is a beautiful sentence. قال الله تعالى لرسوله. What did Allah say to the Prophet? Kul, say, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, lillahi mashriku wal maghribu. The east and west belongs to Allah. To Allah belongs east and west. So kul is fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir taqdiruhu anta. And who is that anta? Prophet. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, anta, Prophet. Lillahi jar majrur shibu jumla khabar. Al-mashriku mubtada marfu'un. Mubtada marfu'un. This is your mubtada marfu'. Wow, harfu atfin. And maghribu, do you think maghribu is another mubtada? No. This is mawtufun ala mashriq. Because this wow harfu atfin came, so this is another mawtufun ala here. There could be only one mubtada in a sentence. So lillahi jar mazur shibu jumla khabar al mashriqu mubtada wow harfu atfin maghribu mawtufun ala mashriqu. Did you get the idea? Inshallah. Now we come to la nahiya. La nahiya. La nahiya. See, we have takulu. You put la nahiya there. La nahiya there. You get a sukun here. Now we got two sukuns now. Do you see two sukuns? So waw has to go away. So it became la takul. You do it on your paper. Do some of these, all these things that we are doing. See, it is very beautifully written by Dr. Sahib. Tazuru. So you what will happen? La tazur. Waw will go away. Why waw will go away? Because iltiqai sakinaini. Two sukuns. La tazur. La taqum. La tasum, la tatuf, la tabul. Okay. Ikra. Read, but just read to be read. But I think it's a very beautiful sentences. This will be our last exercise. We will start from here, and we still have a lot of things to do. We'll do it, inshallah. As you realize, brothers and sisters, I'm not rushing. These things are not to be rushed, because otherwise you will not understand. I want you to understand so well these three lessons, 26, 27, and 28. That will give you such a strong foundation in your knowledge of Arabic verbs. Strong foundation. Now, we did that. La taqul hakada. Don't say like that. La tazurni fis masa. Don't visit me in the evening. Did you see? La tazurni fil masa. See, I have written here tazurni. Nunu vikaya. This is nunu vikaya. Remember. La tatuf bil qubur. Don't go around the graves. La tatuf bil qubur. Don't make tawaf around the graves. La tasum yawm al-Eid. Do not fast on the day of Eid. La taqum kaslanu ya waladu. Don't become lazy. Don't be lazy. Yeah. Oh boy, la takun kaslan. Kaslana. This is mansub. Huh? This is the khabar for kun. Huh? And where is the ism of takun? Mustatir takdirhu anta. La takum min huna. Do not stand from here. That's it, my brother. It seems we are only doing Bab Nasara, and now will come Bab Daraba, I think. That we'll do next time, inshallah. Don't worry, my brother. Okay. I have some important announcement. I'll make it. Brothers and sisters, we will continue our classes in Ramadan. Even last Ramadan, our Zoom classes continued in Ramadan. We take a break for Eid, but otherwise, we will continue the classes. We did it last year also, inshallah. Now, since it is a lockdown, so let us take advantage of the time, inshallah. So we'll carry on next week. Ramzan will start, but we'll have our class. The time will remain same time, 2:30 to 4:30, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, may Allah bless you for your sacrifices of time that you are putting to your class. So may Allah accept your sacrifices of time to study and understand the Quran, the Arabic language, as hasanat in your scale of good deeds. May Allah bless you all, your spouses, your children, with excellent health. Barakas in your rizq, in jobs, in your business, in your careers, in your profession, in your education, and in the education of your children. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all with strong memory and deep knowledge of Arabic, so that, brothers and sisters, we understand in depth the message of Quran, so that we all feel the miracle of Quran in our hearts. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enlighten our homes and our families with the nur, the light of Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instill this nur of Quran in our children. May Allah keep us all safe and protected from the evil of this virus. May Allah protect the Muslim Ummah all around the world, wherever they may be residing, from the evil of this virus. And may Allah protect the humanity at large from the evil of this virus. See you next Saturday, inshallah, brothers and sisters. Keep safe, stay healthy, wear masks when you go out, and observe physical distancing and the guidelines of the health authorities. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Rabbana hab lana min azwajina wa zurriyatina qurrata ayunin waj'alna lil muttaqina imama. Rabbana تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خير, my brother. See you next Saturday at 2:30, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.